Without soil, plants wouldn't survive, it's that simple. Imagine a world without the green grass in your park, the tall trees that give us shade, the delicious vegetables in your garden. That's a world without soil. You see, soil is so much more than just dirt. We might use that word when we get it on our shoes, but soil is a complex living world all on its own. It's a bustling community packed with everything a plant could ever want or need to grow up big and strong. It provides a home, a pantry full of food, and a water fountain all in one. Sand, on the other hand, is just tiny bits of rock. It doesn't have the structure, the nutrients, or the life that makes real soil so special. The connection between plants and soil is one of the most important partnerships in nature. It's a relationship that has shaped our planet for millions of years, creating the lush, green landscapes that we know and love. Without soil, the world as we know it would look entirely different. When you look down at the ground, you might just see brown stuff, but let me tell you, it's a universe in every handful. Soil is a magnificent mixture of tiny rock particles, air, water, organic matter. That organic matter is the really cool part. It's made of decomposed leaves, old roots, and other bits of once living things. This special ingredient is what turns plain old ground into a living, breathing ecosystem. This living support system does three main jobs for a plant. First, it holds the plant in place, like an anchor. Second, it holds onto water, acting like a sponge that the plant can drink from whenever it gets thirsty. Third, it provides a steady supply of nutrients, like vitamins for the plant. Take away any one of these functions, and the plant will struggle. Let's zoom in on this idea of a living system. Healthy soil is buzzing with life, most of which is too small for us to see without a microscope. Bacteria, fungi, earthworms, insects. These creatures are the soil's construction crew. They break down organic matter, they move nutrients around, they create tiny tunnels that allow air and water to move through the soil. It's a busy, underground city, working in perfect harmony. So, the next time you're outside, take a moment to really look at the ground. Remember that it's not just dirt, it's a complex and dynamic environment that supports almost all life on land. Minerals from ancient rocks, decaying leaves from last fall, every component has a role to play. This amazing material is the bridge between the non-living world of rocks and minerals and the vibrant, living world of plants and animals. Soil is, quite simply, where the magic of life on land begins. Have you ever wondered how a towering tree can stand up to strong winds without falling over? The secret is hidden underground, in the soil. One of the most important jobs soil has is to act as an anchor for plants. As a plant grows, its roots spread out, digging deep into the soil and wide across the ground. The soil particles cling to the roots, providing the stability the plant needs to grow tall and strong. Imagine trying to stand on one leg during a windy day. Now imagine burying your feet in thick, sturdy mud. You would be much more stable, right? The structure of the soil, the way the particles of sand, silt, clay stick together, provides the physical support a plant's roots need to get a good grip. Just like you, plants need water to survive. A lot of it. Soil acts like a giant natural sponge. When it rains or when we water our gardens, the soil soaks up the water and holds it in the tiny spaces between its particles. Think of it like a juice box with millions of tiny straws. The soil is the juice box filled with water, and the plant's roots are the straws, pulling up a refreshing drink. But here's the really clever part. Good soil doesn't just hold water, it holds the right amount of water. It allows excess water to drain away so the roots don't get waterlogged. Different types of soil have different abilities to hold water. Sandy soil drains quickly, clay soil holds too much, but loam has the perfect balance. A plant can't grow big and strong on just water and sunlight alone. Just like you need vitamins and minerals from your food to be healthy, plants need nutrients too. And where do they find this delicious and nutritious meal? You guessed it, in the soil. Soil is like a giant 24/7 all-you-can-eat buffet for plants. Plants need large amounts of major nutrients. Nitrogen helps plants grow lush, green leaves. Phosphorus is crucial for developing strong roots and beautiful flowers. Potassium helps the plant's overall systems run smoothly. These nutrients come from tiny bits of weathered rock and rich organic matter from decomposed plants and animals. Microscopic organisms like bacteria and fungi are the master chefs of this underground buffet, breaking down complex organic matter into simple nutrients that plant roots can easily absorb. This creates a continuous cycle of nutrient renewal, ensuring a steady food supply for the plants. The difference between a thriving garden and a failing one often comes down to the quality of this underground buffet. Rich, dark soil is teeming with beneficial microbes and is full of organic matter for them to munch on. In contrast, poor, sterile soil has very little organic matter and few helpful microbes, a plant in that soil will quickly use up any available nutrients and then begin to starve. From anchoring roots to providing water to serving up a feast of nutrients, soil is the ultimate life support system for plants. Healthy soil, teeming with life, creates a perfect home for plants, which in turn support all other life on Earth, including us. So, let's wrap this all up. We've been on an amazing journey underground, and what have we learned? We've discovered that soil is absolutely essential for plants to live. It's not just some boring brown stuff, it's a dynamic living system that provides everything a plant needs to thrive. First, we saw how soil acts as a powerful anchor, holding roots tight so plants can stand tall and strong. Next, soil works like a giant sponge, a reservoir that soaks up rainwater and holds it for plants. And finally, the soil's all-you-can-eat buffet, a rich pantry full of nutrients and minerals plants need, all made possible by an army of tiny living helpers, worms, fungi, microbes. The difference between a struggling plant in sandy ground and a thriving plant in rich, dark earth shows that power. So, I have a challenge for you. Next time you're outside, don't just walk on the ground. Think about the busy world under your shoes. Maybe pick up a handful of soil. It's okay to get your hands a little dirty. Look at its color and feel its texture. Think about the water. Think about the nutrients. Think about the billions of living things it holds. There is always more to learn about this amazing substance. So, stay curious, keep asking questions, and never forget to appreciate the wonderful, life-giving soil that makes our world so green. Science is all around us, even in the dirt. Soil anchors plants, gives them water, and feeds them nutrients. Healthy soil means healthy plants, and a healthier planet. Thanks for digging in with us. Subscribe to Soil Story for more secrets beneath your feet.